I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo! We here. What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? Pop with you, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday to you, man. We out here getting it done, man. I just sent off a whole slew of packages for Cunningham Elements. Shout out to all the people.
That's what's up.
The sale, man. You're getting your soap, man. You're getting your colognes, man. You're going to smell good for the springtime to make these bitches go, woo.
Exactly. I'm talking about, Cunningham Elements. Make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
Yeah.
Right? Understand what I'm saying? Make that happen. Do that shit. Go to CunninghamElements.com. Get your soap. Get the parfum. Get all that stuff. At CunninghamElements.com, man. You guys got to get that shit cracking. And while we're on the websites, man, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, get the program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women, hidden gems about dating you don't know but should. Make sure you also get the online dating consultation with myself in April. If you guys are not on this online dating consultation, y'all are slipping and sliding. Make sure you guys go and get this shit cracking. Also get all the other stuff.
On that picture, you and April look so happy.
I know. It's what I'm saying. This is what happens when you have game. You know what I mean? You have got happy shit going on. Guys, make sure.
It's fucking incredible, man.
Make sure you guys get the massive game collection, master the vetting process. Make sure that you guys get all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. So make sure you guys get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership.com so that you guys can get on the Masculine Identity Membership, so you guys can get on the Zoom calls with Miles every Monday. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. And last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Bad Boy Show. And we just dropped the new program or new podcast, which is called How to Choose Better Women. So make sure you guys check that out right now. How to Choose Better Women on the Patreon, because the game is heavy on that one. You
dropped some heavy game on that one. Facts.
So all you got to do is go to patreon.com. And guys, it's only $10. It's ridiculous. $10 a month. You get 4 shows. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So come on, guys. You got to get up on that. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC in the building. Shout out to Studio Horror Music, Joe Mayer, Wicked Scorpion, Aaron, Monogamous Player, Demetrius, Duke Alex was good. Shout out to Marktavius was popping with you. Chris in the chat was good. Scott Cheetos, My Life As, Fat John in the building, Corey 2S, Shadow is in the building, Joe Blast is in the motherfucking building. Who else we got up in here? Phoenix Smiles in the building. What's going on? Shout out to who else we got up in this piece? Shout out to my dude Steve in the building. Zati's in the building. Mr. Nut Pause is up in the building. Who else we got up in here? Eniokla was popping with you. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Chris. June Sports, Aussie, man, we got everybody up in here, but appreciate everybody tuning in. Our Gully, Limitless was popping. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about how to find women who will follow your lead. That is a very, very important topic. Very, very important topic. So what you guys got to understand, first of all, when it comes to this, right, is that we first have to talk about, you know, understanding what it means to first have game, right? Because a lot of guys, the misconception is they think having game is trying to convince difficult women to fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? They always think this. They always think, let me, you know, this girl who's giving me a hard time, let me seduce her or try to convince her or persuade her into liking me. And therefore, that means that my game is tight because I was able to get this girl who was difficult and I tamed her and I made her attracted to me. That's not what the game's about. You understand? All that's doing is that you're chasing women who are basically giving you the runaround. You are dealing with women who don't really like you. You're wearing women down, right? Now, once you understand the game is about you, then that means that you find women who are in alignment with you. That's really all it is. So it's your job to find the women who are in alignment with you and to disregard and dismiss the women who are not. It's really simple. It's really that black and white. Now, what happens is that in order for you to find women who will follow your lead, right, you first have to see yourself as a man worth following. Okay? Let's start there. You have to see yourself as a man worth following.
I turned on the phones. Okay, here we go.
Already called in?
Yeah. He's and shout out to Ifosa. He sent in his 10. Fuck that.
This is up.
He's in the support, man. So yeah, Ifosa, go ahead, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for your patience. Because I, you know, admittedly, I did not have the phones on. So thank you.
So what's going on?
So, like. I met a woman with like. Do you think that if you have sex with a woman with a lower who doesn't have much experience, do you think you have a terrible sex experience?
Wait! You got to slow it down, Ifosa. You said if you have sex with a woman, say it again.
That when you have sex with a woman with a low body count or down near a virgin, you have a terrible sexual experience because I was getting a blowjob with a woman with a low body count and she threw it on my dick.
Ew.
So this is the thing. So you're asking, are you going to have a terrible sex experience with a woman with a low body count? Is that what you're saying?
Because she threw it on my dick when she sucked my dick. It was a terrible experience. Okay.
So this is the thing. It's not that you're gonna have terrible experiences with women with a low body count. You understand? It's about you could have a terrible experience with a woman who has little to no experience because she may not know what she's doing. Do you see what I'm saying? But a woman can have a low body count and still know what she's doing because she just knows what she's doing and the experiences that she's had with the particular guy she was fucking with, right? But it all boils down to her experience sexually, how she feels about sex, and also if you and her are compatible. You understand what I'm saying? So whether she has a high body count or low body count has nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? It's about, are you two compatible? And does she have experience in the bedroom where she is comfortable with herself in order for that experience to be beneficial, not only to her, but to you also? Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I might just say the woman with low sex drive, not men. I'm not talking about women who have sex. Consider talking about women with a low body count, with a low sex drive. Ah, man.
Wait, what?
I meant women with a low sex drive. Like, you have a low body count, but you have
he's
a
saying
low
that's
sex
what he
drive. I'm
meant.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is why you got to say what you mean. So you said you mean a woman with a low sex drive?
Yes. You try to suck my dick.
Okay.
But you said she threw up though, right?
Yes.
So a chick with experience could throw up too. Maybe, you know, if she don't have good gag reflexes, or maybe if you know, if you was forcing it to the back of her throat, who knows? That's what happened, man.
Yeah, because I want women who's a little bit more experienced, or at least you have sex consistently. Like women who don't have a lot of sex, you get tip of sexual skin. I say based on experience. You know what I'm saying?
Well, somebody throwing up during sex, it could happen, bro. I mean, sometimes you're fucking a chick and she, you know, maybe I went out to someplace to dinner and she got food poisoning. Who knows? It can happen any time. I remember one time I was hitting this chick from the back, and then she, you know, I usually keep a garbage can in my room, and I had to hand her the garbage can while she was throwing up, and I kept going from the back. So it was good. She didn't vomit on the dick, but I didn't stop while she was up chucking. I gave her the trash can, and she kept going, and I kept going. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do out here, man.
Miles is focused. That's crazy. So yeah, so you folks, it's not, listen, it's about compatibility. You understand what I'm saying? And her comfortability with having sex, which creates a good sexual experience. But if she has a low sex drive, you know, a lot of times what'll happen is that, and it's not in all cases, but just in general, if a woman has a low sex drive, she's most likely not going to have sex with you quickly. In most cases, there's always exceptions, but in most cases, she's not going to have sex with you quickly. So that's, you know, that'll be a sign that she has a low sex drive in some cases, because she's not trying to just do you quickly. So I don't know how, you know, what the situation was with this woman, but what I'm saying is that even with a low sex drive, it doesn't necessarily mean that the sex is going to be bad when you have it, because she could actually desire having sex with you, and she could, you know, be comfortable in bed, and then therefore it could be good if you guys are compatible. So the thing is the main thing, Ifosa, is if you're not compatible with a woman sexually, it's going to be horrible. And if you are compatible with her, it'll be good. It's that simple.
All right. Thank you.
I caller. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, thanks for the support, Ifosa. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. Take care.
All right.
All right, so guys, call in. Call in number 844-672-7300.
Yeah, I was just going to tell Ifosa, he got to take it easy with these chicks too, man.
Mm-hmm. I know that's a fact.
Sometimes depending on how is it going down, you got to take it easy, man. You can't be, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. But yeah, so let's get back to this. So we talking about how to find women who will follow you. So first thing I was saying is that you gotta remember, guys, you have to see yourself as someone who's worth following. And now the way that you do that is that you actually believe in your masculine identity. Shout out to Miles, right? So basically, you got to believe your way is the way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and you can't question it. See, the problem is a lot of you guys question who you are and what you're about. So therefore, It's hard for you to find women to follow your lead, because you can't even follow your lead. You can't even stand behind what you say or what you think or what you want, or the route you want to go down. Right? You have to fully believe that your way is the way. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you believe that, and then you basically tell women to follow you, then what happens is that the women who are attracted to you will follow you because they believe you. They feel you. They're like, okay, this guy is really about that. You understand? And I'm attracted to him, and I like him, and I want to be here. So because he's about that, now I'm about that. Right? Now, the problem is that a lot of you guys meet women who may not be attracted to you. They're not feeling you for whatever reason, and you still try to deal with them. And what that does is that it basically dilutes, right, your mentality. It makes you think, oh, this is okay. You know, I can, you know, it's not a big deal. Like I'll bend the rules for her and all this other stuff. And then that sort of weakens your leadership. That weakens you being that leader that the woman should be following when you're dealing with women in general. So now, every time that you basically disregard yourself because you think a woman is hot or she's a baddie, every time you do that, you're weakening yourself, and therefore you're going to find it harder and harder to find women who want to follow your lead. You understand what I'm saying? That's usually what's happening with a lot of you guys. Y'all think y'all could be leaders sometimes and everything's going to be all cool. You understand? Y'all think y'all could stand on your shit just on Sunday and everything's going to be cool. No, you have to be the way you are at all times. No breaks, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. You understand? It has to be that way. But Miles,
nah, bro, that shit is so serious what you talk about, man. Like, and I think that's like a major issue with the world in general, like with society in general. Like a lot of us don't really want to be what we need to be. A lot of us we fall short, and then we try to come up with excuses as to why we fall short, and we don't understand how, like, the people that are closest to us are how much they're depending on us, especially us men. Like, they're depending on us for us to produce and to work and to do and to show up. Like, you know, a lot of this game shit, the reason why it sounds a certain way is because as a man, if you don't already realize that everybody's dependent on you, you're kind of in a losing battle.
Right.
You're really losing. And so, a lot of times the average dude, he focuses on a woman so fucking much, not realizing how much of his own power he's given up, or not even giving up, but not really paying attention to the responsibility of it. Right. Shout out to K Zaggin in the chat. And make sure y'all check us out. Real Game. Excuse me. The Manhood is a skill set show tomorrow, 12 noon. But he says, salute to the Game King. Salute to the game. If you don't leave out the gate, if you don't leave out the gate, it's almost impossible to rescue the interaction. Power dynamic begins immediately. Exactly. Because again, how you start is, a lot of niggas don't realize this, but how you start is how you finish.
Right. Exactly.
So first, if you don't see yourself as the leader, if you don't see yourself as the catalyst, the basis of all things, and you let that bitch get away with that first stupid action, like you're done. Like it's a huge, like with the dude. Like with the dude, you played the video on yesterday's show where he sat down and tried to shake the girl's hand, and she didn't shake his hand, and he still sat down.
Right, exactly.
Like guys, we like see, and here's the thing: what y'all don't realize is that if every nigga was on code to not take anything from these chicks, guess what? A lot of chicks would behave better. So again, I tell guys this all the time, but they say, "Oh, Miles, you caping for the bitches." I tell niggas all the time. I said, "Find me a bitch that ain't acting right, and I'll find you the man that fucked her up."
Exactly.
You understand? But you caping for the bitches. Oh, chicks need to be accountable. Look, I don't.
They never get that shit. As soon as the dude talking about, the woman has to be accountable and blah. Listen, guys, you're not supposed to expect anything from women. You see what I'm saying? Like that, I swear. Listen, you're not supposed to expect anything from women. This is why we say the game is not about women. Don't expect her to come. Don't expect her to go. Don't expect her to stay. Don't expect her to leave. Don't expect shit.
Nothing. Because let me tell you something. When you don't expect nothing from a person, you get used to telling them what you require.
Exactly.
And then from there, all you got to do is say, is she doing what I require?
Right.
If the answer is yes, then we could fuck around until the day I die. We could do what we do until the day I fucking die. As long as you do what you're supposed to do and what I requested of you. But as soon as you stop doing that shit, it's over. And guess what? I'm not even mad at you.
Right.
There's going to be a time that you stop doing that shit. And then when that time comes, that's when it's over. And guess what? No hard feelings either. Because instead of being mad that you stopped doing the shit, I'm just going to be grateful that you did it for as long as you did it.
Exactly.
And keep it the fuck moving. And that's all we can do as men. Yo, so many of us, bro, we lose the game because we trying to get brownie points. We trying to expect people to see our value based on all these external things.
Right.
Don't nobody owe you none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's why niggas be trying to, oh yeah, you got to hold these women accountable. Hold a woman accountable?
Right.
That's like saying, yeah, because that's like looking at your 6-year-old kid and like, yeah, you got to pay bills up in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, pay bills. 6-year-old pay bills. 6-year-old's not even qualified to work.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And this is we as men, like, again, guys, I tell you guys this all the time. Female accountability is a fucking oxymoron. It's a term that doesn't really exist.
Mm-hmm.
The only time a female has any accountability is when she is operating single.
Right.
You understand? So between that woman and her job, she's got to get up to that accountability with her job.
Mm-hmm.
With her boss, with her manager or whatever. And then even then, guess what? I could still be like, you know what? She never had a pops when she was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's the part. And that's the part that a lot of guys don't understand about this whole thing. We talking about finding a woman who follows your lead, because when she's following your lead, there's no point in her being accountable to anything but following your lead. So if she is following your lead, then what happens is that you don't need her to be accountable because she's doing the thing you said in the first place anyway. So the whole idea of, well, we got to hold the woman accountable means that you're not accountable for being a leader. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? All of the actual relationships that I've been in, like actual relationships, not just, one night stands and just dating for a little while, but all of the actual relationships that I've been in, all of the women have had a strong male presence in their life. I just realized that just now. You understand what I'm saying? So the women I attract for long-term vetting, that's like a prerequisite. You have to have you got to know what a leader is.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know what a fucking man looks like.
Right.
So when I stand in front of you, you can, oh yeah, oh shit, oh, that's a man standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what your father looked like. You know how he sounded when he told you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you to do something in your fucking ear clicks. Like, oh shit, there's a man talking. There's a man telling me to do something right now.
Right.
This is what, and look, all of this shit that we be talking about, bro, it comes right back. And this is what I mean when we talk about them depending on us. This is why y'all niggas should not be running around getting these bitter baby mama bitches pregnant.
Right.
And this is why as soon as I put my hand out for you to shake it and you don't shake my hand, I walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I continue to sit here, there's a possibility. The longer I sit here, there's a possibility. There's a possibility that I might be able to stick my dick in you.
Right.
So if I do stick my dick in you, there's a possibility that I might get you pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting you pregnant knowing that the first time I extended my hand to meet you, you ignored it or you disrespected it.
Right.
And then years later, after dysfunction, after argument, after bullshit, after getting your ass pregnant, now I'm surprised that you're being disrespectful about me seeing my kid.
Right, exactly.
You want to see my hand when I went to shake it.
Mm-hmm. And then they say we got to hold her accountable.
Then we got to hold her accountable. When you started, you knew this bitch was a fucking disrespectful bitch from the fucking beginning. Stupid nigga.
Exactly.
And then you listen to the nigga record from yesterday. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to go get, you know, she wouldn't let me leave and she was being disrespectful. You fucking her raw? Yeah, I'm fucking her raw. So we supposed to hold the crazy bitch accountable when a record could be as stupid as you want to be. He got niggas like us at his disposal. He actually watches our content and he's still going out here fucking dysfunctional, disrespectful bitches raw. We supposed to blame the bitch when she turns into a bitter baby mother?
Right.
Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, bro? What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? See, this is how I turn into the old head that oh yeah, you just talking shit about the YNs. Come on, my nigga. I can't play with y'all, man. I can't play with y'all, man. I can't fucking play with y'all. Bro, I can't, yo, this is just so fucked up because it's generation after generation after generation of bitch ass nigga. Yo, the other day I did a photo shoot with a family, and it was 4 kids, right? The oldest boy ended up crying, and did you hear what I said? The oldest boy ended up crying and disrupting the photo shoot. Not the youngest boy or the youngest girl, daughter. The oldest boy.
What was he crying about? Just for nothing? Like what happened? He didn't get slapped in the face with?
I don't really want to get into it because, you know, just in case, you know, people watching and oh, you talking about me and blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to get into it. But the point I'm trying to make is, and of course, it's like, you know, one of those co-parenting things or you know, the fam ain't together no more and all that type of shit. But I'm like, like none of this is a fucking surprise to me. But and it, you know, you hear like the guys on the other side of the YouTube street talking about, oh, women have all of the reproductive rights.
Right.
Where? Where? My sperm is inside me right now.
Right.
How the fuck does a woman get all the reproductive rights if all the sperm is inside me and it has to come out of me?
You got to give it to her in order for her to even get pregnant, to have the rights you complain that she got. You feel what I'm saying? That's what these niggas, listen, you know what's so funny? I've had more sex with more women than most of the population. I have 0 kids on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? On purpose. So a lot of these dudes, they do all this goofy shit and then they complain later because, and again, this is what happens when you guys think women are equal to you. You start treating them like your partner. And this is why it's important to find a woman who follows your lead, because when a woman is following your lead, what it does, it reminds you that you and her are not equal.
Exactly, bro. I be telling my niggas on the Masculine Identity membership. I be telling them, because we did this thing about like we talk about dating. So I had this thing called the dating system, and I'm explaining to them that, bro, at a certain point, you're gonna stop asking questions and only give instructions. Bro, I'm the type of nigga. I remember like when I was heavy into my dating times and all that type of shit.
Right,
nigga. I used to literally. I used to do some Simon Says shit just to see. I'll be like, all right, get up and go sit over there.
Right.
All right, come back and sit right here. Just to see if they would do it.
Right.
I'm not playing no games with these hoes. Nigga, look.
Dick is a gift.
Do you really understand what dick is? I mean, look, I'm a disclaimer, pause, and all that other shit. But do y'all really know what dick is? Bro, dick is the bringer of life. Dick is therapy and pleasure for these bitches. Do you see how a bitch behaves when she's getting fucked right? Bro, I got neighbors banging on the fucking ceiling. I got neighbors pissed off at me because the sounds get so loud. And it's not me. Do you know what happens when you know what you're doing with your body and your dick? And y'all niggas act like pussy's the thing. The dick activates the pussy, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Like y'all niggas be giving it up way too easy, and then you put the seed in the bitch, and then that's when you want to start talking about reproductive rights.
Mm-hmm.
You give up your reproductive rights when you impregnate the bitch, stupid.
Right.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's crazy. But again, that goes straight to what we talking about where, because remember, if we talking about women following your lead, you being a leader means that you have to manage the situation. Part of managing that is managing your sperm, making sure you're not, you know what I'm saying, like skeeting up in these chicks.
Right. At all times.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, these guys, see, you know what it is? A lot of dudes don't see the importance of women following their lead or finding women who follow their lead, or they think women aren't going to follow their lead. You understand what I'm saying? So the issue is guys like, man, fuck this. I'm just trying to get some pussy, right? So they'll do whatever to get the pussy, and they'll run behind women to get the pussy, right? Instead of rejecting the women who aren't following them and only dealing with women who follow their lead. Because see, dudes don't want to do, because this is what but you leaving all this pussy on the table, bro. She's a baddie. I'm trying to smash. And so they'll flip the script. They'll fucking have concessions for this girl or that girl. They'll ignore their masculine identity to get with this chick. They'll do all of these things because they put pussy above themselves. Right? So you got to put yourself above the pussy and say the only pussy that's getting fucked is following my lead. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys are not confident enough and strong enough to be that man. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. See, check this out. You know what? Most dudes, if most dudes will lose their minds, right? If they talk to 100 women, and all 100 women weren't following their lead, and they had to charge them to the game. If I said, listen, any chick you talk to that don't follow your lead, charge your ass to the game. And if 100 women wasn't following their lead, these niggas will have a hard time charging these women to the game, because they're like, but bro, man, you know, all these women ain't following my lead. Yo, maybe, I don't know, man, maybe I should. Like, they start questioning, they start, I don't know, and this and this and that and all this other stuff, because again, they're putting pussy above themselves. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes are not strong enough to say, I'm not fucking with a chick unless she's following my lead. But this is the ironic part about this. If they actually were that guy, out of those 100 women, they would find the women who would follow their lead. Because what women do is that women will bend to the will of strength in a man. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, guys, you got to understand something. A lot of y'all think women don't follow your lead just because they're not interested in you or they're not attracted to you. Some women won't follow your lead because they know what it takes to follow your lead and they can't cut it. You understand what I'm saying? They can't, because so what's going to happen is that you're going to recognize that she ain't really cut to be here, and then you're going to have to let her go anyway. So in order to save her ego, she's going to not follow your lead from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Because understand this, in order for a woman to follow your lead, she has to be strong within herself. You understand? A lot of people be like, oh, women, you want women to submit, that's weak. No. A strong woman submits because what submission is the woman saying, I'm putting my trust in the man. So she has to be strong to be able to do that shit.
That takes a lot. It takes so much fucking strength. It takes so much. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to April.
Exactly.
Shout out to the women that understand that shit. Because and here's how you can make it justifiable. It is your masculine identity, meaning your consistency.
Right.
You understand? So like when you say, meet me here at 7, you're there at 7. You're not fucking showing up late and coming up with excuses. You're giving her instructions and you're following through with the shit. When you do that a few times and the chick realizes, oh shit, when this nigga says 7, it's actually 7. When this nigga asked me to wear a dress and some heels, he actually took me to some place of high quality. Oh shit, being with him, actually, he does what he says and he says what he does. Oh my God, I'm dealing with a man. You know what she has to take a deep fucking breath and say, wow, am I ready for this?
Exactly right.
And then if the answer is comfortably yes, then she'll continue on. A lot of you niggas, imagine there's so many niggas out there. Women don't even ask that question.
Right.
All they asking is, what can I get out of this bitch ass nigga? How many dates can I let this stupid motherfucker take me on?
Right.
Huh? How many cash apps can I get out of this stupid motherfucker who I know put pussy on the pedestal and put his own masculine identity down there in the gutter? All that's happening today.
Right. That's a fact. And on top of that, no, I was going to say real quick, and on top of that, you guys got to understand, because women are so used to dealing with bitch ass motherfuckers, when she actually encounters a man, sometimes she has lost the ability to recognize that man.
Exactly.
so that's why, she fucks up the shit. Like, she's not ready for it because she's fucking it up anyway because she can't even recognize what's in front of her.
She's fucking it up. So it starts with the father. The father the father gives the wrong type of woman attention. Then gets her pregnant, produces a daughter. The daughter don't get to really spend time with the father. She don't know what a fucking leader looks like. She only knows what an emotional, delusional mother looks like. And that's supposed to be a leader. So what does she do? She leads herself. Then when she actually meets a man, she don't know how to recognize the man. And the fucking cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Right.
Not realizing that this is a generational fucking thing. And here's the thing. It could be helped if more men, like I said with the dude in the video, if more men went to put their hand out to the woman and the woman ignored the handshake, if the nigga just turned around and walked away.
Exactly.
If more men would you go up to a woman, hey, what's up? How you doing? Well, you got a Cash App? Have a nice day. Right. If more niggas would just be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Right.
If more niggas would not even get these bitches, because let me tell you something about attention. Attention is next to crack. Attention is a hell of a drug. It's a fucking drug out there when it comes to females. If you're not giving these hoes attention, they'll lose their shit. But so many men give it away for free. Like all you bitch ass niggas still on OnlyFans. All you bitch ass niggas still sending heart eye emojis to these hoes on fucking Instagram. Stupid motherfuckers. It doesn't help the world. None of it helps.
Right.
None of it helps. So you give all your attention to the bitch, then you try to give her accountability?
Right.
So what the fuck do you do as a man then?
Terrible.
Niggas is giving away their power all day, every day. Look, let me tell you something. Shout out to Myron, man. He wrote the book, Women Deserve Less. I heard him say on one of his videos, he said, I got another book coming called Women Deserve Even Less. And then he said, I'm going to do a part 3. He said, I'm going to do a part 3 called Women Deserve Nothing.
Yo, that's crazy.
And the reason why I bring that up, shout out to Fresh and Fit, Myron, Fresh and all that. But the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of people might misconstrue the title of the book, but from my perspective, what it means is we need to stop giving these hoes shit for free.
Right.
Do you understand? Because it's the women who did grow up without a father. It's the women who did grow up without that influence that really don't know what they're dealing with. When we as men continue to give these chicks, these wayward women, attention for free,
right,
doesn't help the situation. You understand? And it gets fucking sad, bro. It gets sad. And we're all guilty of it. I mean, shit, I follow bitches on Instagram and that's not good either. I don't like stories and I don't leave no fucking hard eye comments, but I do give them a follow. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not helping the situation either. But at least when I go out in the street and I'm on a date or I'm meeting a chick and I extend my hand or I say something and she don't answer my fucking questions, that's the end of the fucking conversation.
Right.
At the very least.
Now that's a fact. And the thing is, you know, when it comes to you guys dealing with a woman in the real world, because I already know some dudes will watch this and they'll be like, oh, but Lucario Miles, I'm saying though, like, you know, like, but I want the baddies, man, like, because, you know, I see the chicks on Instagram and all these other things. And, you know, how do I get those girls? And I want them so bad. And, you know, what if those girls aren't going to follow my lead? And this is what they're going to, only the 4s and 5s will follow my lead, but the baddies aren't, and blah, 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 and all that other stupid shit. Right. And see, the problem is this: the reason why those baddies that you think are attractive won't follow your lead is because you believe deep down in your subconscious that they shouldn't. You believe that they are better than you, because the idea of you thinking there's something special about the baddie within itself,
right,
on the pedestal, so whoever's on the pedestal can't follow the person they're looking down on. You see what I'm saying? So she's not going to follow your lead. Your mentality is already of a man who puts women on a pedestal, so therefore you can't get a woman to follow you. It's impossible.
So I got a video I want to get your opinion on, because it kind of falls in line with the topic, right? So check this shit out. It's all right. Here we go. Boom. All right, tell me when you can see it.
Okay, yeah, here you go.
All right.
As you guys know, I managed 30. Was that sound?
Did you see this before?
No, I seen his TikTok though, but his TikTok page. Don't follow. Go ahead.
All right.
As you guys know, I managed 30 to 60 girls, and this guy, I love this.
That is such a far range.
30 to 60 women.
60, like, I mean, we're talking about getting women to follow your lead, but 30 to 60. The only thing I could come up with is it's a numbers game, and I'm sure chicks fall on and off the roster.
Right.
But that's a crazy stretch, like range of numbers. Anyway.
As you guys know, I managed 30 to 60 girls, and this guy, I love this comment, says, this is the only guy who has hypergamy and a chokehold. And I do. It's very, very easy. Females are very, very easy to understand. If you use logic, they will confuse you. If you understand that they are slaves to their emotions, then they are very easy to understand. They're very easy to predict, and they're very easy to control. Even if they have free will, they are ruled by their emotions at the end of the day, no matter what. Logic does not dictate their actions, their emotions does. So long as they feel things, they will act accordingly. So, how do you make them feel things? It's very simple. You need to give them dopamine, you need to give them vasopressin, and you need to give them oxytocin. So long as those things are applied and you are irreplaceable, they will pretty much do whatever you say and whatever you want. Men don't operate this way. Men are equity loaded. Females are not equity loaded. And most men don't understand that. They think the more I do for a girl, the more loyal she'll be to me. No.
That's correct.
That's a fact. That is true.
You're not supposed to do anything for a girl and think, oh, when I did this for her, she's going to be more loyal or treat me better. No, it's not going to happen.
Females are not loyal. They're only loyal to their emotions. They are hypergamous. So what that means is, if you're the best guy possible and you give them those 3 elements, the elements that I said, they feel those emotions, they will never leave, and they will pretty much do whatever you need them to do.
See, I don't like the pretty much. I don't like that.
Well, the thing is, he's wrong in saying that they would never leave. A woman can leave at any moment for any reason. There's no such thing as a woman never leaving you. So I don't want you thinking that there's a way. Oh, let me do. No. A woman can leave you at any time for any moment, and the reason why is because, remember, I always try to tell you guys, women are not with you as a favor to you. Women are only with you because it benefits them. As soon as it doesn't benefit them, they're not going to be with you. It's really that simple.
Women are with you as a favor to themselves.
Exactly. That's a fact.
And I know someone's going to ask me, was that sound Lyft or Uber? No, that is a Buick. That's the sound effect from when you get a text message. So I don't want to see that comment either. So yes, I do have hypergamy in a chokehold because just give them what they want. That's literally all I do. I give females what they want. I've turned myself into what they want, and I've turned myself.
See, I turn myself into what they want. I don't know, bro.
Nah, he wilding right now. He's wilding right now. The only thing he said that was correct so far to me was when he said the women you can't keep, a woman's not going to care about what you do for her. You understand? That's not going to keep it. That's the only thing. But he said, I give them what they want. Nah, bro, you can't do that.
Nah.
I've turned myself into what they want, and I've turned myself into the type of females that I want. People say, you don't have any bad bees. I won't curse for the algorithm. You don't have any bad bees. I don't want any bad bees, because bad bees are loose chicks that give it up to any guy, and they are in competition with you, and they think that they're a man, and they care about money more than family. I don't want that. I want femininity. I want a girl who's easy to smile, a girl who will listen. The same elements applies for a bad bee as well, but you won't get the same results. She might talk to a guy behind your back, or
you see,
he needs coaching.
Bro, there's flaws. There's flaws because if you think that there's a difference between a bad bee, quote unquote, and whatever other chicks you be fucking with, then yeah, that's a big flaw. That's a huge flaw right there.
Yeah, and also too, this is why it's important for a woman to follow your lead. Because, see, he's saying that, I give them whatever I want. I mean, whatever they want and all this other stuff. But also, even like he was just saying, the mentality of you thinking the bad bitch is different than the chicks who are not the bad bitches. That is actually you following women's lead. See, the thing is, this is what you guys got to understand. That whole mentality that women who you consider hot or bad bitches are different than women you don't consider hot or bad bitches. That's a mentality that women have they've finessed you to believe that.
Yep.
And so what happens is that if she sees that you see her as a bad bitch, then she can act like a bitch and you will take it. You will be okay with it. And now she can demand more from you. Oh, well, look, I'm a bad bitch. You got to cash out me some money to get my hair and nails done. I'm a bad bitch. You got to put up with my nonsense. I'm a bad bitch. You see what I'm saying? That's basically manipulation. And y'all losers fell for it because you ain't got no fucking game. That's what happens.
Let him finish.
She might think it's okay. She won't value herself. The most important thing is that a female needs to value herself, and you need to give her those 3 elements and be irreplaceable. You can do what I'm doing as well. That's it. That's all you need to do. So I love this comment because females are so easy to understand.
I don't know if I want to do what you're doing though, because I need more context. You manage 30 to 60 women. What does that mean?
Yeah, because based on what he's saying, it don't sound like they're following your lead, because he literally said, I give them what they want.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So if you give them what they want, how are you managing it? Because a manager doesn't give you what you want. A manager tells you what to do, and then he manages to make sure you're doing the thing.
Yeah.
You use logic, you fail. Turn yourself into what they want. You can pretty much do whatever you want.
See,
that's a contradiction. He said, turn yourself into what they want, and then you can do whatever you want. If I'm turning myself into what they want, then I'm not doing what I want because I'm not being me. How? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm doing what they want. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like
this comment, because females are so easy to understand. You use logic, you fail. Turn yourself into what they want. You can pretty much do whatever you want. That also does not mean that you should dog them out. I don't believe in dogging out females in general. But I believe that you should understand your value. You should become valuable. And so long as you are valuable, you can do whatever you want because they can't replace you and they know it and they're going to get in line.
See, no, I don't know.
He sounds like on some red pill shit, but he don't really understand his game. He don't really.
Even the part where he says become valuable.
Right. Mm-hmm.
See, I always tell guys, when it comes to having a masculine identity, the key to your masculine identity is recognizing your value.
Exactly.
Not becoming valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to recognize that you already are valuable.
Exactly.
So that's why when I hear niggas like that, and it's so fucking crazy because I'm sure this nigga got he got a gang of followers probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's niggas listening to this thinking that this is what it is. And I'm like, see.
Just that simple. I don't have to threaten. I don't have to swear. I don't have to yell. You had guys, I've seen my video when a girl was having a problem. I talk very calmly and they know what it is. You know why? Because they can't replace me. I'm not stupid. And you also can't get used by them either. Hence why you need to give them those emotional elements, because then it's a more of a you thing. And then the bonuses is what you can offer. Does that make sense? That is how I'm doing what I'm doing. Simply.
Nah, see, this is the part a lot of you guys miss. And I really hope you guys understand this. Anytime that you are doing anything for a woman or to try to, in some form or fashion, get a woman to like you or fuck with you, you are simping. This is why. So, for example, right? So, this is why a lot of times when you hear me teach you guys, right? So, I'm teaching you guys best practices on what I've been doing for decades that has helped me get what I want in the game. Now, a lot of what I talk about is things that a lot of men like to do, but also don't like to do. So, for example, a lot of guys don't really like to talk to chicks on the phone for an hour when they first meet up off of Tinder, but they do it. Why? Because they think this is what they're supposed to do. They think they got to give this woman this much time and energy and all this other stuff. Now, if you're the type of guy who likes to talk to women, then that's what you should do. But if you don't like talking to women, you shouldn't be talking to women. So everything needs to come from a place of, is this something I want to do? Then I'm going to do it. Is this something I don't want to do? Then I'm not going to do it. The problem with a lot of guys is what they do is they say, what can I do to get the woman to like me or to stay? So what he's saying is, well, I give them whatever they want and then I can do whatever I want. I become what she wants and then I can fuck with her. So basically what he's saying is that I'm disregarding who I am, being what she wants me to be, and then that's how I keep the women. And that right there is simping. That right there is a dude when you are doing things for the women and to win favor when it comes to dealing with women. That's the problem. It's crazy. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, what's going on with this shit?
Hypergamy is. I understand that females are a slave to their emotions. Give them those emotions. Make yourself irreplaceable, and females will do whatever you ask them to do. It's just that simple.
Man, I ain't giving a woman shit.
And you know what the problem is? He keeps saying, make yourself irreplaceable. See, that's you trying to make the game about women.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? See, the problem is this. Again, you should never be thinking about keeping a woman.
Right.
I'm saying, should never be thinking about, well, what can I do to be irreplaceable so she'll never leave and she'll be here all the time and no, none of that matters. The problem is that the idea of you trying to keep a woman already puts you in a loser's position.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying is that her being there is the value. And I am not valuable if she's not here. So I got to keep her here. I've been becoming valuable so that I can attract her. Now that I got her, I want to keep this going and keep her here because I feel like I need her here to be valuable.
Look, you know what? He lost me at the 30 to 60. Because now that I'm really like really think about it and dissecting it, why did you have to make a range from 30 to 60? Right. To me, that is you trying to make a statement about the number of women you're fucking with because you directly think that the number of women increases your value.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So you're literally making your value based on the number of women.
Exactly.
Because to me, if he was really about like his own self and his masculine identity and his ability, he could have easily just been like, yeah, right now I'm managing at least 30 chicks.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he said 30 to 60, You get like it's kind of like a nigga focusing on his stats.
Right.
Like like a LeBron James type nigga. Like, well, I'm not really a winner like that. I still lose a lot, but check my stats though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fucking loser at heart, but check my stats because I managed 30 to 60 chicks. Or a player nigga would have been like, yeah, I fuck with a lot of chicks. He wouldn't even worry about the number.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, bro, like certain things, bro. I'm telling you, your language always exposes you. I'm telling you,
it's crazy. And I'm like 30 to 60. That's a huge jump. But also, what are you actually doing to manage 30 to 60?
That's what I'm saying. I need more context.
I would love to hear what is this management like? How often are you seeing these women? What are you doing with these women? Who are the women that you see more than the other women? Like, what the hell is that even? You understand? Like, what does that even mean?
These women. That's what I need to know too.
Right? Are you having these 30 to 60 women on rotation that you're fucking? Like, what is going on?
What are we talking about?
That's a lot of women to be managing. You know what I'm saying? Case I can say he can say 30 to 60 because he knows his followers believe anything they hear and don't research anything. Listen, generally speaking, managing 3 women is a lot. Like,
hold on 1 second. Shout out to Gully with the $20 for 2 free calls. Shout out to Gully real quick. We got 2 free calls.
2 free calls, people. Call up. We already an hour in the show. We need some calls, people. Call up so we can game. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. He said 30 to 60, nigga.
Bro. All right, that's it.
Like 3 is a lot. 4 is pushing it. You understand what I'm saying? Like 30 to 60, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe they're really, because he keeps saying they pretty much do whatever you want them to do.
Right. Leah, like, what does that mean? Pretty much. They're either doing it or they're not. You understand?
Bro, it's just a real difference between how a real nigga operates and we got 646. What's going on with you? 646. Can you hear me? Oh, they hung up. Okay.
Call back 646. Man, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. He said Kobe Lee said 3 is my max. Anything more than that is too much. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, what does that even look like? So, like, the only way I can see 30 to 60 is you probably talking to.
Yeah, real quick. Sorry. I don't answer anonymous calls, guys. So we don't do anonymous calls. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Right. No, so I could say that realistically, I could see him maybe doing 3 to 5 consistently, and that's a stretch. And then let's say 25 women is just like, I see this girl once every 6 months or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because how do you even find the time? You know, like, what are you doing in your life where you find the time to be fucking with 30 to, and what I want to know is, what is the protocol? Like, what's happening with these women?
Yeah, what's the program?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is going?
It all seems too weird, man.
Listen, I don't even want 30 to 60 women saying they know me at any one time. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
all right, we got 646. You're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Well, it's good, Sean. It's Ready Rock. It's good, Sean.
Oh shit, Ready Rock.
What's going on?
Ready Rock, for the record, could you tell us how old you are again? Just for the record.
How old am I?
Yeah.
Like 44? Yeah, it's going 44, Sean. Yeah, 44, Sean.
Right.
Sean. Yeah, I like that age. Yeah. I like that. Yo, but check this out, Car, yo. No, Diddy. I was thinking about you last weekend when I went to a party, son. And, yes. You know what I'm saying? Well, watch this though. Let me let it play, son. So I went to a party and it was like a swingers party, right? So boom, the reason why I thought about you because I went with my shorty. Remember when you said you took April MC to a little spot, whatever? But check
Wait, hold on. I never said I took April MC to no spot, but go ahead.
No. Remember when you said you and April went to an event and it was like a dating, some type of dating event? Was mad girl. She asked you like how many numbers you got. You said you ain't get.
That wasn't a swingers event though. But go ahead.
No. It wasn't no swinger party, but I went to a swinger party, son. But let me tell you this, son. My shorty was looking real sexy, son, and I used that as leverage to get other girls, because I was approaching other girls with my girls, son. Like, yo, shorty, what's your name, shorty? And she looked at me. She looked at her like, how can you reject me and my bitch look better than you, So what I'm saying to you, Lucario, when next time you go out somewhere with April, son, use that to your advantage. Now you got leverage, my nigga, because your girl will bring you other girls, son. I'm not lying, son.
Well, listen, Ready Rock, man, I congratulate you on on having that experience to see what's popping out here in these streets. So what happened at the swinger spot though?
Oh, so check this out. So one girl that I approached first, you know what I mean? I started talking to her. All this shit, her man was there. She said, "Oh, I with my man and stuff." And her man was like, it was like his first, second time. He was all nervous and stuff. He's like, he didn't know what to expect. So they was called what they call a voyeur, VOYER, a voyeur. They just watching and shit. But next thing you know, she started liking my girl. Her and my girl started talking. Next thing you know, they was kind of cuddling, hugging. So I told her, I said, shorty, anything you want to do with her, you gotta ask me, ma. You feel me? And I gotta be involved, son. You feel me? So then she's like, oh, I'm cool with that. Words born. 10 minutes later, I was getting top from both of them, my girl and the other girl. And her man was like in the corner by the bar and stuff, just like peeking and watching, peeking. But I'm like, son, I need a little bit of privacy, son. A little bit of privacy when I bust your bus. And you know what I mean? And that was that. But I use my girl as leverage, my nigga. That's what you gotta do when you gotta. Even when you got a cute female friend, take your cute female friend with you to get girl. Like when my girl was the perfect wingman or wing woman. You gotta use that. Lucario, teach that shit, son. Teach that shit,
son. Listen, I'm gonna teach it. I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna be like, Ready Rock told me that you need to use your chick for leverage. So I'm gonna give you some credit. All right.
All right, thank you. But but next time you and April go out, like holla at some girls. You like I'm telling you, your numbers gonna go up, my nigga. No bullshit. I'm not bullshitting, son.
All right, cool. All right, Ready Rock. We appreciate you, man.
All right, have a good weekend, bro. Appreciate you, brother. All right, we still got one free call left, guys. So go ahead and utilize and take advantage, guys.
One free call, and the anonymous person, put your phone number out there so we could talk to you, because we ain't doing no anonymous calls because y'all anonymous niggas is weird. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is weirdos. KZX, I think Lucario should stop doing live streams and turn it over to Ready Rock. I think he got you beat. I agree. And we got one free call available, people. One free call. So let's see what some of these questions are saying real quick. So it said, also, did you hear about the loser known as Scam Likely, who is going around having sex with female sex offenders and giving women STDs? What? I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, shit. All right, 941. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. My name is Kobe, and I send the 40s to your cash app.
Yes, sir. I see it, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kobe Lee.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. This is a great topic, so I'm grateful for you guys, and I'm grateful for it. So
yes,
thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I remember how you always say that rejection is God's protection, right?
Yes, sir.
And then rejection is also God's blessing, right? So it's also like rejection also opens doors for new opportunity, right? For new women to come into your life, right? So I'm saying all this to say this, right? Because I was out on Wednesday, right? So I went to the grocery store, right? So I approached this one lady, and then I said what I needed to say, right? And then she told me that she was married, right? Which was cool. And then she was like, you know what? Since your vibe was amazing, my sister's actually is in town for a few weeks, right? And she's actually in the car, like on the call with a client, so I can introduce you to her on my way out.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, perfect. So, and remind you, Mr. Lucario, I was in line, right? There was people to my left, people to my right. We were talking like I didn't even like give a fuck about anything that was going on like around me. So I was in the moment. She was in front of me. I was talking to her, right? So after she checked out, she waited for me, and then we went outside, and then she introduced me to the sister, right? So, and I was talking to her, right? And then I found out that she was going back home in 2 weeks. So we information, and then she wanted to come over to my place that same night, which was Wednesday night, right? And I told her, hey, listen, I'm not free this night. I'm actually free Thursday. So here's what I want to do. I want you to pull out your phone, go to your calendar, right? Which was yesterday. And I'm like, listen, type Kobe's apartment plus smoothie plus great sex.
There you go.
And guess what she's doing right now? She's following my lead, and this goes so well with the topic that you guys are talking about today, right?
Right.
So she went to her calendar. She typed everything I told her to type, right? And I told her, hey, listen, like tomorrow morning when I wake up, I want you to send me a picture of yourself telling me how bad you can't wait for me to come over to my house at 7 p.m. so I can fuck the shit out of you. So, I shit you not, Mr. Lucario. Yesterday when I woke up, right, she sent me a picture saying, good morning, I'm just following order.
This is what I'm saying. Women, look, women know. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, if a woman is feeling you, see, guys, you gotta understand, don't let women fool you. Women know how they're supposed to be when they're dealing with a man that they want. They know exactly what they're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. So don't start giving these women chances and fucking excuses for them. Like, oh, well, maybe this and maybe she's not the type of girl. And maybe, I got to get her more comfortable with me. I got to build more comfort and rapport. No, a woman knows, okay, I'm attracted to this guy. This guy, he's leading. He's telling me what to do. I'm doing it because I'm trying to get where he at. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Right.
Exactly. And I was purposely like doing that because if she would have said, you know what? No, thank you. I'm not, all right. We done. So I'm turning my back. I'm walking the fuck away. So the fact that she's showing me that she was interested, she followed my lead. I'm like, okay, now you deserve my dick inside of you.
Exactly. That's a fact. Real talk. I like that. She said, I'm just following orders. I love it.
Yo, Kobe's a monster, bro. Kobe, you're a monster, bro. But that's what's up, man. Keep that shit going, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for taking my call.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for the support. There you go.
Yeah. Shout out to K-Zach. In fact, so women are really feeling you. They know how to endear themselves. The fact that she said, I'm just following orders. She wanted him to know that he has the influence. Exactly.
All right. We got 470. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? You taking a free call or you supporting? What's up?
What's up? Shout out to y'all. I'm taking a free call.
Okay. Name, age, city.
Rain, Georgia, 20.
All right. What's going on with you?
All right. So my question is, what's y'all opinion on one-sided open relationships?
This is my opinion on that. I think. Listen, I think it's cool, but the only thing that people don't understand about one-sided relationships, open relationships, is that it's really not up to you. You don't understand that? So meaning that, let's say if you meet a woman and you want a one-sided open relationship, that only works because she expresses to you, like you say, let's say you meet a girl, y'all kicking it, y'all, you're hooking up with her, y'all dating, and then let's say this girl is about to become your girl, you done vetted her and all this other shit. You say, listen, I want to have a non-monogamous relationship. So what happens is she would have to tell you, hey, that's fine, but I don't want to see any other guys. I just want to fuck with you. That would be your one-sided open relationship. You can't tell a woman to not fuck other guys. The woman has to choose to not fuck other guys. You understand that, caller? So a lot of guys think the one-sided open relationship is you telling a woman not to fuck other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You see what I mean?
Yeah, okay. So it's essentially the same thing as if your relationship was set up to where y'all agree that she's not going to cheat. She still obviously has a free will to cheat if she wants to.
Of course.
Right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's her deciding to not do it. So basically, one-sided open relationships happen just as a result of the woman deciding she don't want to do it. Like she doesn't want to fuck with nobody else. Like you can't literally tell the chick, because if you're basically, let's say you say to the girl, I want an open relationship, but I want a one-sided. She's like, but I want to fuck other dudes. And you're like, no, I'm only going to fuck other women. You stay home and wait for me. Right? That's not going to work. Even if she says, okay, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is that she doesn't really want to do it that way. Do you understand? And then also this could happen also. What could also happen is that if you have that where the girl is like, I just want to fuck with you, at any moment her mind could change. Mm-hmm. So at any moment she might come to you and say, you know what, you remember I was telling you I just wanted to, actually I was thinking, this guy from work and I'm just, like,
right. See, my thing is like this. If that's truly your program, then I don't really see an issue with it if that's truly your program. But at the same time, like Lucario said, you can't really control it.
Right.
So the thing is that you're better off letting it happen naturally.
Right.
That's the thing in my eyes, where it's like, conduct your relationship in a way where I don't have to let her know that that's an issue for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather conduct my relationship where I show my masculine identity to be of such value that she wouldn't want to fuck it up by doing that. Do you understand that, caller?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to tell your woman, oh, it's closed on your side, but open on my side. But what are you actually doing to make her feel that?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between a woman feeling what you said and a woman hearing what you said.
Right. And on top of it, you got to understand, this is the ironic part. The ironic part is the woman who would do the one-sided open relationship where it's open on your end would do it under the premise that you wouldn't care if she did it right on her end. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the ironic part that these niggas don't get. Like, the fact that you want her to not fuck with other dudes is why she will fuck with other dudes, because she sees that you ain't, like, it's basically like this. You have to be so attractive that other guys in comparison don't even, they don't compare. But if you are saying, I want you to only fuck with me, you're just like every other guy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Cole, I want you to understand, the bottom line is this. It's like when you have to say it, there's already something wrong. That's the basic idea. Do you understand? Like something like that, if you really want it to happen, I think you're better off conducting the relationship in a certain way. But I mean, again, look, I understand you got some guys, they want to run like a fucking one of those like Puritan convents or some shit where it's like, I'm the head daddy and everything, like Waco, Texas or whatever, one of them cult things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's your thing, then fine. Every woman coming to you knows that you're the only one that can have sex with her because it's written in the book that you wrote, and you're the grandmaster, whatever. You understand? If I'm just saying, if that's your thing. But see, the thing with those type of men is that it's kind of like they show and prove a lot of it where the woman, she understands it coming in to where probably one of your other bitches might tell her, well, you can't fuck any other men. You can't bring anything else into this house, into this family, because daddy is the most important thing. He's our king. He's our everything. So you can't even look at another man. That type of thing where it's like your other women is telling the new bitch, hey, you can't fuck with other niggas or else you gonna fuck up what's going on, what we got with our king, with our daddy. You get what I'm saying? So if you have to like plead and look, I need you to sign this policy that says you can't fuck other men, but I can fuck other women. It's like,
Right.
it's like already showing some type of weakness. You get what I'm saying? You gotta do it in a different way, though. You get what I'm saying?
Let's call it. This is how it is. Like I remember I was at an event and I met this dude who had his girl there and shit. Right. So they were in an open marriage. Right. So I said, oh, cool. How does, like, what's the deal with this situation? And he said, oh yeah. So, I see other women. And then this is what he said. He said she could see other guys, but she just doesn't. That's a one-sided open relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how a one-sided open relationship looks. He says she could see other guys, but she chooses not to. That's how a one-sided open relationship looks. A one-sided open relationship is not a guy telling her, hey, don't fuck other guys. That's not a one-sided open relationship. Does that make sense?
So, yeah, I mean, what kind of setup do you have? Do you have a setup? Do you have a community? Do you have a mansion where you got a bunch of bitches that live with you? How does it work? Or are you just a regular ass nigga trying to save your ego from your bitch fucking other niggas?
Nah. The funny thing is, it's neither of those. I was genuinely curious because I put some thought into it, and I wanted to have like a similar situation when I plan on getting a relationship, to have like an open relationship, not necessarily one-sided, but as y'all because me personally, like I've consumed a lot of y'all content. I don't really care if she's fucking with other guys and things of that nature. So the way I described it is actually kind of the answer I was looking for, where she'll make the decision on her own because of how attractive you are and because you wouldn't care regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
right. But
I'm not either of those setups. I was just genuinely curious.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. The issue is it's one of those. It's like a paradox, right? It's like a thing where if you care, right, then that's going to be the issue where she's not going to want to just stick with you. But if you don't care, that'll be the thing that makes her just want to stick with you, but then you don't care. So even if she did, it wouldn't make a difference.
It wouldn't make a difference. But look, guys, call it. Here's the thing. From my perspective anyway, the most important thing about a woman cheating to me is disruption.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I give a fuck about. So what I mean is, could my woman be fucking other dudes? Yeah, she more than likely could. I don't keep track of her. We don't share locations and all that shit. She most likely could. However, do I know the certain, the plans that are going to be made? Do I know her mannerisms? Do I know how she treats me? Do I know how she shows up for me? As long as those things are not being disrupted, I truly don't care.
Right.
Like, because you got a lot of guys that'll say they don't care so they can get the effect like, well, if I say I don't care, then maybe she won't fuck other niggas. No, I truly don't care. The only time I'm going to care is if whatever is happening possibly with another dude starts affecting what's going on with us. So like, for example, let's just say she's fucking with another dude and maybe she catches feelings for him. And then when she hangs out with me, all of a sudden she's acting differently.
Right.
Or she's showing up late, or she's doing a bunch of shit that is outside of her character.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? She's gonna have to get fired or demoted.
Right.
And this is how much I truly don't care. I'm not gonna say to her, hey, have you been fucking with another guy? Because I see you acting differently. No, I'm gonna just fire her or demote her. I'm not gonna even ask.
Mm-hmm.
You see what? because she's got to show up for me like she's supposed to. And that's the part that in most cases, I'm not saying all, there's no guarantees, but what I'm saying, if you have a tight program, meaning your game is tight and your woman knows how she needs to show up for you, chances are she's not going to do anything externally to fuck up what y'all got going on. Those type of things will keep her from having to do those external things. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you say you don't care, you have to really not care to the point where if shit starts fucking up, don't be that nigga that's going to go through her phone. Don't be that nigga that's going to hire a private investigator to see what she doing when you not around. No, if she starts fucking up, just get rid of her.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
And because she knows that that's what's going to happen if she starts fucking up, if she values you, she won't fuck up.
Exactly. So then if she won't fuck up, then it don't matter what the fuck she doing outside.
Exactly.
That's what we talking about. The problem is though, is that y'all guys have issues with sex. That's the problem. Y'all are like, oh, I don't want to know about me girl doing. It's really about sex, because check this out. Let's take sex out of it. If your chick is talking to her girlfriends and her girlfriend's in her ear saying some stupid shit, and then she's taking that energy to you, she's still got to get fired or demoted. Because she's still bringing fucked up shit to the relationship. So we didn't even talk about sex. So the main thing is she bringing disruption to the world that's being created?
Right.
If she is, then she got to go. It doesn't matter if she's fucking a dude or talking to her girlfriends or she having all that. She knows what she needs to do to stay in the situation. Just like when Kobe called earlier and the girl said, look, I'm just following orders. Women know exactly what they're supposed to do in order to make it happen. Just like, for example, you ever notice how we all know women are emotional and they get all in their feelings and shit? You ever notice how women can still show up to work even though they're emotional? You ever notice women can go to work and do their thing and not be a disruption to the company even though she's feeling a certain way? Because she knows that if she's a disruption, she's going to get fired.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing in this type of situation.
So caller, I understand what you're asking, but the true key is to have tight game, bro. That's the true key. That's the true. Because you can't control no woman, and to even try to do that, that's like trying to hold water in your hand. You can't.
Right. Exactly.
Something gonna leak out if you try to hold it in your hand. But if you just let the water flow, then at least you can wash your hands. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let that shit flow. Let that shit flow. But keep a tight game, and you still got to vet. You still got to vet because she needs to learn what the program is. She needs to learn the value of the program. She needs to learn why she won't disrupt. Do you understand that? So even though you might understand what we're saying can't be done in less than 6 months or less than 12 months. It's really a 12 to 18 month process at least. And that's if you're a regular nigga. If you got money, then we're talking 4 to 5 years. And if you got money and you're famous, then we're talking like 10, 15 years, my nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, well, that's every game. I appreciate y'all for sure.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for calling in. You got a lot of game for a free call. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. A lot of game for a free call. I swear to God. But anyway.
So guys, call in. Calling number is 844-672-7300 is the number. So call in. So let me see what some of these questions are saying. Says, do you think the illusion of separation is the root of all suffering in this world? Absolutely. That's a very deep question. But the answer is yes. So the illusion of separation it's like this. It's as simple as this, right? You probably wouldn't take a knife and just stab yourself in the shoulder. Right? Mm-hmm. But you stab another nigga in the shoulder because you think you're separate from him. It's really that simple. Well, we take the call.
All right. 503-503. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. What's going on with you?
What's happening, BJ?
BJ in the building. What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Brother? Yes, sir. What's happening, bro? Good to hear from you, man. How you been?
Good to hear from y'all too, man. That nigga was on the phone for a minute talking about some silly ass shit, bro. I was trying to hurry up and get my question in because I gotta go, but my question is like I wanted to know what are some ways that I could, end the sexual rendezvous without being like a complete dickhead about it. And not like when I say dickhead, I mean like, being inconsiderate about how I say certain
You say
things.
end the rendezvous, so you mean like end the sex or end the?
Yeah, like after we smash it, like after we're done, like I never really know how to end it because the last time I had a situation was like a week or two ago. Like she gave me head, I was like, oh man, and she was like, oh man, and I was like, oh yeah, smacked on the ass. All right, yeah, let's go.
So whose house are we at?
No, this is at my house.
Okay. Here's one thing that you could do. Here's a tip. You need to have an itinerary for the time spent together. What kind of girl is this? Is she just a chick that you dating?
No,
or is
well,
she a girl?
we smashed, but I think we just smashed. But I think the way that I ended it kind of made her feel away, and so she ain't want to link back up. Like, well, she was like, oh, well, I'm out of town, and I won't be back till like a month from now.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, all right.
Well, don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. But the point I'm trying to make is you need to have an itinerary. So that means if you let her know what's going to happen from like before she even comes over there, then you have a better chance of regulating her expectation. Do you understand? So you don't want her expecting to spend the night when you know that's not how y'all get down. And if there's a possibility, but see, and that's the thing. I was just having this conversation with a loved one the other day. So that's the thing. Whatever you do with a woman, always remember they will expect that'll be the new baseline at all times.
Right.
Whatever you do with a woman, that'll be the baseline. So if you let her stay the night and then you or you cuddle or any of those things, that's going to be the new baseline. And that's what she's going to expect the next time. So what you need to do is you need to mitigate and settle her expectation and be like, all right, so listen, Thursday, when you come over, this is what we're going to do. We're going to smash. We're going to do this. I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to beat it down. I'm going to bend you over my couch and we're going to make it happen. Talk all that slick shit. And they'll be like, listen, but by 12:30, I'm a walk you back to your car and because I got stuff to deal with the next day. Whatever, say whatever you want. But the point of the matter is, she's leveled her expectations to know that okay, we're gonna go over and fuck, and then about 12:30, I'm gonna be on my way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and see, I think that's exactly why it fizzled out because. It was like I ended it so abruptly, and I
wait. What did you? She finished giving you head, and then you was like, "All right, bitch, peace."
Right? You're like, what happened?
Basically.
Oh man!
Wait, hold on. So this is the first. Wait, this is the first time you met this chick?
Yo, so it was the first date, and off the first date, we just came straight back to the crib.
Where'd y'all go for the date?
We went to this bar in Southwest Portland that I always go to. And then from the bar, well, there was a couple of things that was weirding me out, because like she was like, just like she was trying to sell herself, but she was still trying to push and like, oh, I should get another drink because she got a drink and she didn't like the drink that she got. And she's like, let's get another drink. And I was like, nah, I'm still working on this one. I'm good. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, it's okay. We don't have to get another drink. But it was still instances like that. And then even when she got back here, I told Dow, and it was crazy because she was like bending over, giving me head and shit like that. And I was like, oh shit, all right, I'm ready. I got my pants on my ankles. I'm still dressed kinda, and I'm grabbing the condom on my drawer. And as I grab the condom, she's like, oh, I'm allergic to latex. I said, what? Oh, no. She was like, oh, no. And then I was like, yeah, like my dick started deflating like the whole time. And I'm like, oh, so you, she's like, well, no, no, I can do that one. It's okay. And I was like, nah, it's just, I don't know what's up with you. Like, if you was really that allergic, you wouldn't let me put this latex condom inside of you. So then like, after she gave me head and shit like that, I was like, yeah, like, she was cool, but I was like, all right, no, it's time to go. But I didn't have it to a way where.
Oh, so you didn't smash after she said all that latex shit.
Oh, say again?
So you didn't smash after she said all that latex shit.
No, I did.
So you did with the latex.
Yo, because she was like, I was like, yo, I don't know. And then like she was like, no, I'm fine, I'm good. And she was like, no, like I'm
So now what happened? So you got the head, you smashed. When you were finished smashing, because you're saying that, you didn't know how to end it. So how did you end it?
Like I got up, I smacked on the ass, like, all right, let's go.
Okay, and then what happened? What she say and do?
And then she was like, oh, dude, so after you get yours, you just gonna come throw me out? And I was like, no, it ain't like that. She's like, no, I'm just kidding. I was like, nah, she's not kidding. She's not kidding. So I walked outside.
So
when you get home.
Okay, my thing is this, BJ. Why do you care, my nigga?
Just because like I'm not the type to be like, all right, bitch, get the fuck out. Like I didn't have
stop. Okay, I want you to listen to what you just said, BJ. You just said I'm not the type to be like, all right, get the fuck out. But that's what you did with this girl. So are you or are you not that type? Who are you?
Damn.
You see what I'm talking about with a masculine identity? Y'all think I'm just putting words together, but do you see what I'm talking about? Who the fuck are you, bro?
No, I see what you mean. No, I see what you mean, and that's exactly why I'm even having this. I'm asking the question because I know that I don't, but because I didn't have a plan, it ended up being that way.
Yeah, but if you're not that guy, okay, BJ, who's the guy that you want? Let's just say we could rewind time. Who's the guy? Who is it? Who is BJ? How would BJ have ended that episode? How was BJ supposed to end that episode?
Well, I was supposed to basically let her know, like, hey, listen, like I would love to see you again, but I don't do the spending the night. So, like, I want to walk you to your car or to your Uber. Please make sure you text me. Let me know you get home safe, and then I'll hit you up, let you know when I'm free next. You let me know if that works for you, and then we can set up another time to see each other again.
Okay, so
basically like that.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me why you didn't do that?
Yeah, why didn't you do that?
Well, the reason I didn't is because I wasn't present in the moment. I realized, and to be honest, there was other shit. Like I said, the shit with the whole condom and everything else kind of threw me for a loop. So it was like, I don't really know how much time I want to spend with you. Like, you cool, but tonight just kind of seems weird.
Right, right. So you smacked.
I can stay till 2, and I was like, 2, like what?
You said what? Say that again.
She was like, well, I could stay till 2. It's like 2, like no, like what?
Wait,
2 in the morning.
Okay, so now you slapped on the ass. When did she say she could stay till 2? Like when you was telling her to leave?
That was beforehand. She was like, oh, she was like, oh, well, I got to get back to my dog or cat or some animal. And I was like, oh, you want to hit your roommate up or whatever? And she was like, oh, no, I'm good. I'll let her know that I'm gonna be back by like 2. And I was like, 2?
You see,
I don't know about
because this is what I think is happening. So when you had this conversation about her and she said, I could get back by 2, was this after you had sex or before you had sex?
This was before.
Okay. So
then we were talking. She was like, oh, I got to get back to I got to make sure I let my roommate know about her animal. And then I was like, oh, you need to get back by a certain time. She was like, oh, I could stay out till like 2.
Okay. So now when y'all were done and you smacked her in the ass and said, all right, let's go. What happened? Did you walk her to her car? What'd you do?
Yeah, I walked her outside. Like I walked her outside. Well, after I got up, she was like, I grabbed my phone and she was like, oh, you don't need to get me no Uber. I said, I know. But I think the way I came off was like on some bitch. But I was like, I know. I'm just taking the time.
Right.
But I mean it like a shut up, bitch. Like I know that. But it was like I know. Like
right. So now what was the after that happened? So when she got home, did she text you and say I got home safe? Like what happened after all this?
Nah, she never texted me. Cause she left, she kissed me and I was like, all right, bye. And I was like, yo, make sure you text me when you get home. She's like, I will. I was like, no, for real. Like,
so you told her, hold on. So you told her to text you and she didn't text you?
She didn't text me.
Okay, and now, was this the last, have y'all spoken after this?
Yeah, I texted her and was like, the next day I was like, yo, this is when I'm free. Cause she told me she was going out of town. I said, this is when I'm free around this time. And then she's like, oh, well, I'm actually going to be out of town longer and I won't be back till like a month later, but I'll let you know.
Okay, so you basically was like, hey, let's get together. She said, I'm going to be out of town, but I'll let you know when I get back. That's what she said?
Yeah, because before that, she was saying that she was going to be out of town for like a certain amount, like 2 weeks. And then there was a date that she mentioned. So I said the day after that date, she'd be back. And then when I told her that, she said, well, I'm not going to be back by that time. I'll actually be out longer because my grandpa or grandma or whatever the fuck. So she was like, yeah, I won't be back till like at the end of that month, but I'll let you know.
Okay. So this is what was most likely happening, right? So shout out to Kazak. She said, says never going to call him back. She is setting up to ghost him. That's what she was saying. But it's the thing. So what it sounded like, or what it seemed like, and this is what happens sometimes too, right? So women will go out with you on a date, first date, whatever, and they're really sexually attracted to you, right? And so they're going with the flow of the entire evening, but they're trying to slow it down because they like you more than just fucking. And so they think, if I get to fucking, I may never see this guy again. That's why she was like, oh, let's get another drink. Oh, I don't do the latex. Oh, I can leave by 2. Like she's trying to prolong the situation.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Even my whiteboard, like I got a whiteboard in here. And I got like a bunch of my stuff, like from my screenplay and, a lot of my art stuff, all the shit that I do. And she was reading the board, but she was taking interest in it. And she was like, this was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, that'd be so much more sexy.
But BJ, why do you care about this one particular chick though? Is it because you made a mistake or what? What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's because I know I made the mistake. That's all.
Okay, well,
I made the mistake.
So this is what I need you to do. Remember, ain't no guarantees with none of these females, bro. Be who you are.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, bro. That's the key. Be who you are. So if BJ is supposed to be like, hey, it's time to go. Let me take it to your car, but I want to see you again. All that shit you said. Then say what the fuck you're supposed to say, bro. This is what we talked about in the membership when we talked about systems. Remember?
Yeah.
And also, real quick, what I would also suggest for a lot of you guys, so I would suggest definitely after you smash the chick, what was good is that you told her to text you when she got home and all that other stuff, which is good. If the girl doesn't text you, text her. Be like, what's up? Did you get home safe? And the reason why is because you want her to respond to you to let you know that she got home safe. And then you're like, oh yeah, that was cool. I had a good time, blah, blah. You want on record that everything
was amicable.
Yes. Now, what was good at least in your situation, you hit her up and she said, oh yeah, I'm out of town, but I'll see you, when I get back, blah, blah, blah. So you at least have on record that everything was cool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that, see, I understand what you're saying where you don't want to seem too harsh of just like kicking her out, because what happens is that sometimes women be in their feelings and they think that, oh, well, I feel like he took advantage of me because, I really, in her mind, I wanted more, but he just used me for sex. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want that energy with women. So this is why even when you're like basically, ending the situation, you want to end it real nice. You want to, all that, because all that shit you said, right? Because this is the thing. But also too, this is why you got to pay attention to the beginning of what was happening. Because as soon as she said, oh, I don't, the latex, I'd have been like, hey, listen, we ain't got to do this. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the thing. What you guys want, and I always tell you guys this, y'all want her at a 10 and you at an 8, which means that you want her to be like really, really, really about it. And you're like, yeah, we could do it. It's whatever or not. You understand what I'm saying? But you want her really about it. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I remember I was with this chick once and we went out to get drinks and, we're flirting and all this other stuff. And I was like, yeah, let's go back to my place or whatever. And then she was like, joking, but she was saying this. She was like, oh, but if we go back to your place, then that means, like things might happen. I'm like, oh yeah, things might happen. We'll see. Let's go. Let's make it happen and see what's going to go down. So when we get to the place, I'm just chilling. You understand? I'm just chilling, relaxing or whatever. And I kissed this chick one time. And as soon as I kissed her, she's jumping all over me, doing, you understand? And then she's like, oh, I want you to take me in the room. And like, she's the one doing all the things. There's no stopping. It's all trying to make it happen. Right. But what I'm saying is that you got to pay attention to any type of pause, stop, or resistance in the situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes what happens is that they can be pausing or stopping because they're uncomfortable, or they're pausing or stopping because they're looking at it like, damn, I don't want to, I want to have sex with them, but I don't know, because what if I have sex and he ever calls me again and I'm gonna feel this? You see what I'm saying? So at least in this situation, at least you got on record that she responded to you in the text messages to let you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, be very cordial, be very careful when you're in these situations, to pay attention to everything. Like when I hook up with a chick, I'm super, super nice and considerate the entire time. Like I'm damn near a gentleman in this fucking situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't want no misconstrues of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I like, everything is cool. We do what we do. I say, hey, text me when you get home. She texts me. If she doesn't text me, I say, hey, what's up? Just checking in on you. Just want to make sure you're safe. You understand what I'm saying? And she's like, oh yeah, my bad. I just got home. I'm about to get in. I had a really good time. Cool. Perfect. You had a really good time. I had a really good time. Everything is good. Now, if I never see her again, or we never see each other again, cool. But at least you have it on record. You had a great time that night. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean?
It's important.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
It's important. But yeah, but BJ, don't focus on the lesson, and focus less on the chick and her fizzling out or whatever. Like she's a bother anyway, because I don't like chicks like that. Right. I rather see here's the thing with me. If you like me, then just either say you like me or just behave and follow my fucking instructions. All that manipulative, latex, let's get another drink. I hate all that. Like when a chick is acting like that, it's like, yeah, you one of these chicks that like you too afraid to tell me what's real, and I'm gonna have to watch you any fucking way. Right. So exactly. Her fizzling out is a good thing, but as far as the lesson, just stick to your program and your script, BJ. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything that she was doing, it felt performative. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't even.
Yeah, she not nothing you want to keep around anyway, bro.
I need to fix your rug. Don't let me put my feet in your bed. I was like, you're doing the most right now. Like, if you really felt that way, you just wouldn't do it. Like, and even so, like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm
telling you, you shit. Listen, man. I'm everything.
And so, and another thing, BJ, too, is that just like Lucario said, like he was saying that he's nice and considerate regardless of what's going on. Right. You also have to maintain your. What am I saying? You have to maintain your personal tone, right, throughout the interaction. You can't, even when you see she's doing bullshit, it's either you're going to politely end it or politely keep it going, but the bottom line is, either way, you're polite.
Exactly.
And you're not letting her.
I gotta watch my tone.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And trust me, I got temper issues, so I already know. But that's the thing with women. That's the thing with women. That's the thing with women. A lot of the times, they are a test to see how you're gonna behave, how you're gonna maintain your identity throughout, regardless. You understand? So that's another big lesson right there, where, again, no matter how she's acting, even when you see her doing the bullshit, you still got to be cool as a cucumber, bro.
Right. Because, nigga,
even with the whole, like, you don't need to get my Uber. I was like, bitch, I'm not getting your what?
Exactly. Exactly. Yo, learn. And I learned this phrase from Lucario. Don't worry about it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because see, the thing was that she was probably feeling some type of way which is why she's like, oh, you don't got to get my Ubers, whatever. And because notice she said to you, oh, it's just, what did she say? Oh, it's just like that. You just get yours and you're going to kick me out. Like, what did she say?
Yeah, she was like, oh, so after you get yours, not all of you gonna kick me out. And I was like, nah, I didn't even like that.
That's why I don't even, bro, real talk. Yo, that's why I don't nut with bitches on the first night. This right there is why I don't nut with hoes on the first night. I be telling y'all about that. I be telling y'all on the first date, even when y'all fuck on the first date, just give them a taste. Don't give them everything.
Right. Because like earlier, like if you did what Miles is saying of having a like a rundown of the evening. Hey, look, we're gonna meet here, vibe right, we go back to my place, but I got some stuff to do at this time. So she already knows. So I'm not kicking you out because I got my nut. I'm kicking you out because I told you this is easy.
Right. So it's time.
Yeah, so everything is already framed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, if she's willing to make it happen, then it's like cool. She's making it happen, and under that pretense, she understands. Because this is the thing, with a lot of these chicks, and this is the problem with a lot of these chicks is that because sexual attraction is an extreme force. It's like you can't help yourself with the sexual attraction. Women are trying to do two things at once. They're trying to have sex with you, but also maintain relevancy with you. You understand? And so what happens is that a lot of times they can either have sex with you and then become irrelevant, or they can not have sex with you and remain relevant. So it's hard for them to get both. It's hard for them to have sex and then remain relevant. So now when she had sex with you, she's like, oh man, he's probably, he just kicking me out like that. I guess I'm never gonna see him again. You ain't got to get my Uber, whatever. You understand? Like now she's feeling some type, which is why she didn't even text you when she got home. She's like, man, fuck this guy, whatever. You see what I mean? So you want to make sure that it's all, and also too, this is the thing. Sometimes you might need to say no to this ex. So
you might need to say no.
If I'm at the bar and the woman is kind of like giving me that iffy shit, I'm not inviting you to the crib. I'm gonna be like, listen.
Even when you get back to the crib and she's still acting iffy.
Right.
Be like, listen, you know what? We ain't got to do this now. And as a matter of fact, I got to get up early in the morning. So listen, let me walk you to your car real quick.
Yeah, let's do this another time. We have some more. You know what? Let's do this another time when we both have more time to really like settle in and you know what I'm saying? Have a really good evening.
That's another layer. That's another layer of game too. After I was like, oh shit,
BJ,
she kind of
look. This is what we talk about when we talk about how much women are depending on us. Sometimes we gotta call it. We gotta look at the whole game and referee the shit because she don't even know what the fuck is going down because. You don't realize that her manipulative attitude and her wishy-washiness and her just being a female and not being sure about everything and being insecure. Sometimes you got to look at them and be like, nah, this ain't going to happen tonight. Because no matter what the fuck none of these boss bitches say, they're depending on you to call the fucking shots.
Right.
Yeah. She was a quote unquote baddie. She was an IG baddie.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She called it so yeah. Nah, I realized that like if I probably would have been better off. I would have been better off if I just didn't do it, and she probably would have wanted to fuck with me even more. But it's all good. It's a lesson learned.
No, but this was you don't know. But this was saying you don't want her to fuck with you more. That's what we're trying. See, this is what I'm saying. Like she's already shown through her actions that she's a girl you shouldn't have been fucking with. Period. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is because it sounds like you're trying to say, well, if I just sent her home, then maybe I could have salvaged it and then maybe I could have seen her later. What I'm saying is that's a chick you shouldn't have been. That's a chick that through her actions are showing that you shouldn't have been fucked with her anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, there's always signs. This way you gotta be paying attention. There's always signs. Like I told you the story before about the chick who I took her back to the crib and she wanted to smash, but she wanted me to do it without a condom. And I was like, hell the fuck no, we ain't doing that. But again, I said it nicely. I was like, no, you know, but I was being like, I had my corporate voice on and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, I was speaking to her like she was a customer, and I'm at fucking working at Walmart. Well, miss, you know, actually we don't have that here today. But if you you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that this season. So
that promotion has ended, and we're starting on a new one. So,
and then she was up there acting like a Karen. So,
nah, I'm telling you, BJ, you just gotta have your own program, and this is where, again, we cannot be outcome dependent. You understand? Because trust me, a part of the reason why you calling is because a part of you wanted to, like you said, salvage the situation. Maybe because she was an Instagram baddie, maybe because whatever. But that is the control that I'm saying you need to have. You need to be able to be so in control that you can deny the sex. You need to be able to be so in control that you can deny and not worry about the fact that she's not going to call you back. Like, we got to move on, but just take the lesson and put it towards the next situation.
Right. And on top of that, this is the thing you got to also be aware of too. Check this out, right? Because if she's the Instagram baddie, right, you should already know, like, I know how your life is. Like, I know all these niggas want to just throw dick up in you. Now, and it's the thing, which is cool, but she needs to respond to you like, even though I'm this Instagram baddie that everybody want to throw dick in, I want his dick. That's how she should be like, I want his dick so bad. And even if all I get is his dick, I'm satisfied. That's how bad that's the energy the woman should be having when it comes to dealing with you. You understand what I'm saying? Where that's the thing. But what happened is that her behavior was showing she wanted, for whatever reason, she liked you more than just sex, and she wanted more than that. But then the experience was, you understand what I'm saying? That it was just sex, because the whole latex thing, she probably was thinking, oh, if I tell him I'm allergic to latex, then maybe we won't do it today and I can see him again. Right. Ooh, maybe if I get another drink, we can talk more, and he'll like me more. He'll get more invested in me, and he'll get to
like me for me.
You know what it was? I think you know what I think it was too. Like, she seen, like, I was pulling out my phone getting the Uber for the ride back home, and she seen my kid on my screen saver. So then she ended up doing weird shit. Like, we were talking in the car, and she was like, blah, 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 birth control. Oh, I didn't mean birth control. I was like, yo, why are you? And she was like, oh, I don't mess with guys with kids unless you got at least one. That's cool. Oh, I don't want no kids right now, but you want me to take the condom off? I was like, nah, this.
You see?
You've been protected, bro. Trust me.
So you dodged the bullet.
You already know I'm not doing that shit again, bro. Like, oh.
Damn. Oh yeah, so just just look at it as a learning opportunity. That's what it is, and it's good to assess these things and to see it, because a lot of times you see it after the fact, and you're like, oh, okay, I see. I should have. At this point, that's when it was. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the girl that I took home that wanted me to smash without the condom, when we were getting drinks, you understand what I'm saying? I remember it was like certain things she said that I was aware of, but I didn't connect it till later. I was like, oh yeah, I could see that she was, you know what I mean? Because I remember she said some shit like, she was like, oh, like we were talking about dating and hooking up, whatever. She was like, yeah, she's like, yeah, I get tested like all the time. So, like I'm super clean and blah, 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 blah. And all, like, it just out of the blue, I'm like, okay,
language.
Exactly right. So it was just certain things you got to be aware of, and you're like, okay, I see how this moment was this moment right here before was foreshadowing to this moment.
Yeah, real talk.
Chicks be giving y'all clues. You gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta listen and pay attention. Yeah, already peeped. But I appreciate y'all. I've been on here long enough. I'm gonna get ready to go to this photo shoot. I appreciate you guys.
Hey.
Miles, I'll see you Monday.
See you Monday, brother.
On Saturday, man. But y'all take it easy.
All right, be safe, brother. Have a great weekend. Take it easy.
You too.
All right, let's kill these lines, get these questions.
and then we been about to be out. But this is how deep the game is, y'all. Like, you know, like all this stuff everything we're saying to you guys is stuff that we've done and been through plenty of times. So we know how these things go. We know, listen, when I'm fucking with a chick, like, especially like it's a first meeting and nigga, my antennas are up, bro. I'm looking at every fucking thing. I'm listening to everything. Like, I remember I had this one chick, man, that like I was super sexually attracted to this chick, and I couldn't have sex with her. And but the thing was what made me decide not to like have sex with her was because there were certain things that she said that scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna go into it, but I was like, oh hell no. I was like, nah. And I was like thanking God. I was like, God, I appreciate you, fam, because you needed me to hear this to know that I should not be fucking with this chick. And I wanted to do it so bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was like, you know, like there's certain chicks you just that sexually attracted. I was like, fuck, I want to. And I was like, I can't do it, bro. I can't.
In my last relationship, I killed a dog.
And the funny part is, you know what the funny part is? And I noticed this. Women will say shit so casually, but they don't know how you like Miles, remember that chick that you said that she got a bullet in her or some shit?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God.
Like, chicks will tell you shit and you're just sitting there like, and again, you have to maintain your composure in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have that poker face. You can't let them know that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, y'all think this shit is a game?
Because
bro, this is why it's called a masculine identity.
That's a fact.
Identity, nigga. What are we talking about?
The surface, I'm cool as a cucumber, but inside, I'm clutching my pearls. I'm like, oh my God, this chick is. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But anyway.
My boyfriend I saw when he was liking other girls' pictures, and so I accused him of SA.
Right. It's like, and you looking at her like, word,
bro. Like, hey, I saw a video the other day with this chick. She was messing with this African dude. Found out that the African dude was cheating on her. Called ICE and had him deported.
Wow. Yo, I always have the same response to women when they say crazy. Fuck, I just be like, word, like that's crazy. Like, yo, that's crazy, word. And I'll be smiling. Yo, that's crazy. That's interesting. Wow.
Wow. You don't say.
And in my mind, I'm like, yep, this is over. I'm never calling this chick again.
Never again.
Crazy. All right, let me see what some of these questions say, and we're gonna wrap it up. This says, so how do you know if a girl is not sexually attracted to you versus them just not having high sex drive, or is that on the Bad Boy membership? So the thing is that if a woman doesn't have a high sex drive, right, when she first meets you, and if she's sexually attracted to you, she's going to have sex with you. Right. The women who have low sex drives, what happens is the sex will dissipate as the time goes on. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning that she's going to put up the front of being sexual with you. This is why we say you guys have to vet, because when you vet a woman, the true character is going to come out over time. So you're going to be like, wait a second, when we first met, we was fucking like every week. Now all of a sudden I've been dating this girl. We've seen each other for 10 months, and all of a sudden she just want to come over and cuddle and shit and don't feel like fucking tonight. Like, what the fuck is that about? She got a low sex drive. You understand what I'm saying? But she was hiding it by being that highly sexually chick at the beginning. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta vet these chicks.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You said, Mr. Carr, is the 5950 low profile you wearing, and did you curve it or did what? What the hell's that? I don't even know what he's talking about. What he's talking about?
The hat. He's talking about the hat.
Oh, he's talking about this is like it's not even a 5950. This is what's it called? This was the M something, the M Crown. This is the M Crown version. Those are the only ones that I really like, or mostly like, because some of the other ones, like you see how like this one is more like curvy, whereas the other ones are like more boxed and a little bigger. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It says, I approached the woman that not get back to me within 24 hours. How do I avoid this issue? I felt like I gave the woman default validation. What? What does that even mean, Pete? You got to call in sometimes, Pete.
Get coaching, bro, or call in. Fuck out. Next question.
X says, have you ever had to deal with a woman who likes you but suspect that she is being manipulated by someone else, like she doesn't act normal? Well, this is the thing. You should only be focusing on how the woman's responding to you. So if she's not responding to you how you need her to respond to, she's not following your lead, she's not cooperating, it don't matter what the hell's going on outside. She's just not responding to you how she needs to, which means that she is not highly attracted to you like you think. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she was, she would just fucking do what she got to do.
Facts.
This says, if an older woman brings up your age, like you're young, I have kids your age, is that a test or a genuine concern? And what's the best way to respond? Well, if she brings that up, then she's not highly sexually attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what older women say to younger guys that they're not feeling, right? Remember, anything besides a yes is a no. You understand? So what happens is it's her nice way of letting you down. Slowly and softly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't want to hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? That's how women are. Because remember, women are passive and passive aggressive. So this is why we say anything that's not a yes is a no, because what women do is they find lots of different ways to basically reject you. So instead of, they're not going to be direct and say, hey, well, I'm not attracted to you, or I'm not feeling you, or I don't think you're attractive, whatever. They're just going to say something else and hope you get the picture. That's why women will just like leave you on red, or they'll send you a message like, oh, I can't make it tonight, my friend came into town. You understand? It's just like they're trying to get you to realize they're not really feeling you. They're not done. They're done. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Go watch Age of Attraction on Netflix. That you can you see that they got the younger dudes fucking with the older chicks. It says, why do women want to stay around when you show you don't care if they do or not? Well, because then you're not making a game about them. When you're not making a game about them, they can actually see you for who you really are, and that's attractive. You see what I'm saying? They're like, oh, this is a man. This is, like, I get to see, because guys, you gotta understand something, right? The reason why a lot of you ladies don't like the nice guy archetype or dudes who put them on a pedestal or chase or whatever, is because you're not really being you. So by default, you are unattractive, because a woman is attracted to a man who she can experience him. And part of experiencing him has nothing to do with her. So if you're making it about her, how could she experience you when you're making it about her? It makes no sense. You understand what I'm saying? Because now all she's experiencing is you simping for her. She's unattractive. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand that. It's crazy. But anyway, I think that's the last question. Oh, we got one more question, and then we about to wrap it up. If a girl asks for my number and asks me to take her out, also flirted, and he's saying flirted or filtered. I guess he's trying to say flirted with me, but flaked on the date. What could be the issue? We didn't talk about anything but the date. Well, the first problem is you said the girl asked for your number and asks you to take her out. So she's already telling you what to do. You understand? So she's basically playing with you because you're like her plaything. You understand? If a woman's giving you instruction and you follow her, then you've already lost. So that's why you're having issues, because she's not really attracted to you. She's attracted to using you as somebody she can just use for attention. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. All right, people. So listen, man, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com, badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and cunninghamelements.com. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Man of the Skill Set Show with Miles and Kay Zagan and Jay Roman and listen. And also tune in for me live at 5 tomorrow so we can get that back in. Yeah.
And then Game No Theory on Sunday, 12 noon. Shout out to 1950 Steve the Dean, K Zag, and Mr. Lucario and myself. We're going to be out there spitting that game, man. So make sure y'all come through because them calls be hilarious, man. For real.
That's a fact. All right, so make sure I come through to that. And we will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning because you gotta work hard for me because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street because I need to be satisfied because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click